I was listening to Josh Bryant speak about Julius Maddox's training program. Now, if you don't know who Josh Bryant is, he's a very, very good coach that's produced a lot of world record holders. I think predominantly in the bench press, but I'm not too familiar with all of his lifters. But I know that he has coached Julius, who's basically the number one bench presser in the world right now. Something interesting came out of that video that really kind of set me down a path of thinking. And that's, he mentioned that when he started working with Julius, he had him go from benching twice a week to benching once every 10 days. Once every 10 days. Automatically, I was like, it's so nice to have somebody have a training program that's not based on a 7-day cycle. Like this arbitrary 7 days. Why does it have to be 7 days? It can be 8 days. It can be 10 days. It can be anything. That was the first thing. The second thing that kind of got me thinking was, do we expect less frequency or more frequency as you progress, as you get better? So when you're benching, 80 kilos, and you're benching 2-3 times a week, you're having success with that, and then it stops. Do you increase your frequency, increase your volume, or do you decrease it and maybe drop one of those days? And then you drop another one when you get to, let's say, 120 kilos. And then you drop another one when you get to 140 kilos or something like that. It's something that kind of got me thinking, because Julius Maddox, obviously, this is a monster we're talking about. This is a huge, huge human being. So, none of us really can relate to him and the way that he moves. But it got me thinking, okay, so Julius's max is going to be probably 800 pounds on the bench press. My probably genetic maximum could be, let's say, whatever. Let's say 250 squat, whatever. I'm just pulling a number out. So as I go towards that goal, am I expected to have more frequency or less frequency? More volume or less volume? Because ultimately, the volume that I get in my later years of training are going to be heavier volume. As in, reps times sets, right? Cool. By using heavier weights. And so I know Louis Simmons used to also calculate the weight that you're using. So he always used to say, well, if you're doing 5x5 with 180 kilos, that's a lot more volume than 5x5 at 100 kilos. What I'm referring to is, are you expected to have the same volume without worrying about the weight? So do you want sets and reps at the same per week? Or do you want to drop in less, because now the recovery is going to be even more important for somebody that's shifting more weight around? It's something that kind of got me thinking, and I'm like, wow, so Julius is benching once every 10 days. He's benching damn near 800 pounds. So you can just imagine the central nervous system drain, the tendon drain, ligaments, everything. The bone needs to recover as well. It got me thinking. It really got me thinking. Makes me want to go from here, walk inside the house, and just start with a blank piece of paper and just start messing around with different ideas and just plugging in more recovery. Right now, what I've got it as is push, pull, upper, lower, right? That's how I'm doing it. So upper, push, pull, lower, push, pull, and then core. That's a 5-day split, and then repeat. Why don't I put a rest day, like a day like this, where I'm not feeling 100%, why don't I put that in between each of those days? So now I've blown it out to 10 days. Why don't I just do that? Would that really affect me? Is it really bad to have more recovery? Interesting, huh? Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.